Hi and welcome to my channel. I thought that I would start the channel by doing a mummy tag video. Just thought it was a good icebreaker, might give you a bit more insight into our family life. Possibly hear Aria in the background shouting. She's quite happy with Daddy, but she is shouting. That's what she always does. Right, so let's start. Are you a stay-at-home mum or a working mum? I'm a stay-at-home mum, so would you have it any other way? Probably not. Sometimes I do think, oh, maybe I should go back to work. It would be a good break, but no, on the whole, I love being a stay-at-home mum, and there's testing times, but there's also lots of good times too. So, co-sleeping. When I was pregnant with Aria, I said I wouldn't co-sleep again. I didn't co-sleep with Ellora, and it wasn't something that we really wanted to start because once they're in the bed, you can't tend to get them out. However, when Aria was born, my view completely changed. If we wanted sleep, then Aria was coming in the bed. I even had a Chico next to me crib. I would get her to sleep in the bed while breastfeeding, shimmy her over to the Chico next to me crib, and literally as soon as she hit that mattress, she would be wide awake. So my views very quickly changed on co-sleeping, and we started. It is now 10 months on and we are still co-sleeping. I would love to get her back into her cot, but at the minute that isn't happening. So yes, co-sleeping still. So one must-have gear for baby. I haven't really found something yet that I couldn't live without. I mean, there's been lots of useful things. My sling was useful. We have I'm not sure what they're called. They're little animals that stars shoot up at the sky and it plays some music. That again is useful for bedtime, but not a need. I guess the only thing that Aria must have is my boo, because she is very breastfed and she doesn't really settle for anything else other than that. So must have for her, I guess. How many kids do you plan on having? Okay, we have Ellora, who is 3, Aria, who is 10 months, and that is it for me. My partner also has a little boy, Reese, who is 8 years, nearly 9, and I think we are done. We were aiming to have one more, to have 3 children in the household, and then also Reese, so it'd be 4 kids altogether. But I have really bad pregnancies. I get HG, hyperemesis gravidarum, and for anyone who doesn't know, that is acute sickness during pregnancy, and for me that lasted the duration of my pregnancy, and it was so awful when I was pregnant with Aria because I couldn't play mum to Ellora, which was horrible. I spent probably most of my pregnancy upset, crying, wishing that I wasn't pregnant, which sounds awful, but if you've had HG you'll understand why. Obviously I am so glad I had the pregnancy, had Aria, but at the time it was just horrendous. So we are very probably done. Date night, how many nights or day per month? Date nights, what are they? Since Aria's been born, so we're looking at June last year, nearly 11 months ago, we have had possibly 2 date nights in that time. It doesn't help, Aria was breastfed, so it made giving her to other people hard because she was breastfed on demand. So hopefully now that she will take a bottle sometimes, and she doesn't actually feed as much, possibly be able to fit in a few more date nights, because I do think they're very important, especially for a healthy relationship. Right, your child's favourite show? Well, that's a hard one because anyone who has children knows that they change their mind all the time. At the minute we are Trolls loving. We absolutely love Trolls. I'm like that film too, so I'm not too fussed. We watch Trolls at least 5 times a week. Quite often it will be 2 times in a row, but like I said, I quite like that film. It's better than when we were doing Frozen on loop, so that's good. Name one thing you bought before you had your baby that you never ended up using. Okay, for Aria, as I said, the Chico Next to Me crib, it was something that I really, really wanted. It was quite expensive. It was a must-have for me because it was just ease getting in and out, especially when I was breastfeeding. And little monster wouldn't use it, so yes, that was a complete waste of money. Child's favourite food. Ellora is a big chip lover. She always asks for chips. She would quite happily eat a veg and have fruit, but she is a chip lover. Okay, Aria is quite a good eater. She eats most things, and as she's a baby, obviously she can't actually express to me what her favourite food is, so I don't know. Maybe we'll find out soon. Okay, how many cars does your family have? We have just the 1 car. I'm the only driver in the household. Spence needs to learn to drive, still needs to learn to drive. It's on the to-do list, but hasn't got round to it yet. So hopefully in the very near future, there may be 2 cars because I'm fed up of being the designated driver all the time. Weight gain before pregnancy, during, after, and now. Okay, so I've said earlier in the video that I had HG in my pregnancies. So actually, my pregnancies, I lost weight. I lost, I think, with Aria anyway, it was about a stone, possibly slightly more. I have all the problem after my pregnancy when I can start eating again and I can eat freely whatever I want. Then I put weight on, and I am currently sitting at about 13 to 13 and a half. It's somewhere in there. I've actually just started Slimming World and I can't think. I'm possibly 13.5 now. But hopefully I want to get down to around the 11 stone. Possibly I might go a bit lower than that, but I won't know till I get there. I'm more about that I want to feel comfortable in myself rather than what my scales say. So we shall see. Okay, dream vacation with your kiddos. Everyone's dream vacation with the kids is possibly Disney World. We would absolutely love to go. Paris is the first step, and then hopefully one day it will be Orlando. It looks amazing. It's one of my dream holidays, so I'm sure the kids would love it. Dream vacation without your kiddos. I couldn't actually imagine going on holiday without my kids. I like everyone to be in the same kind of area, so I don't think that I would be able to go too far away with like big distances, because if something happened in one place and not the other, it's not for me. Possibly when they're a lot older and have their own families, then we would like to do places like Thailand, China, go see the pyramids, all those sorts of stuff. Okay, how has your life changed since your baby has been born? Wow, quite a lot. And you'd be lying if you didn't say that your life had changed. It has to. My life is definitely a lot more hectic and stressful, but there is definitely a lot more fun and laughter and all the bits in between as well. So it has changed drastically, but it's definitely changed for the better. Finish the sentence. It makes my heart melt to see my 2 girls getting along and loving each other. Growing up, I very much fell in and out of friendships with girls, and I just love seeing the friendship and bond building between my 2 girls, because I just think you're always going to have a friend for life. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they always stay friends and they're never going to bicker when they hit teenage years. We can hope. Right, where do you shop for kids? I shop in Next. I love Sainsbury's clothes. Sainsbury's clothes is very underrated. It is cheap, it is well made, it lasts. Definitely recommend Sainsbury's. H&M is another new one that I've just found. I actually have a few summer dresses upstairs for Ellora that I've just got. They were £2.99 each, and I mean, they're perfect for summer. They're lightweight, they're very pretty, and for £2.99 you can't really go wrong. So yeah, that's the main places that I shop. I mean, I would shop anywhere. If I liked it, I'd get it. Yeah, they are the main three. Favourite makeup and skincare products. I have to say, when it comes to myself, I'm not very good. I quite often see something, I like it, and then I think, oh, but the price, I could buy this with it or this with it. So I'm not very good at looking after myself, because I could think, what can I buy the girls instead? There is one thing that I am really liking at the minute. It's the Maybelline Age Rewind Eye Concealer. Great for covering mum bags. I also use it just to conceal other places as well. But it's £7.99. It comes in a little tube, and it lasts me for quite a while, so it's worth the money. Okay, so have you always wanted kids? Definitely a yes. I was the child that liked to play with the dolls and play like the homemaking games, and yes, I have always wanted children. I just didn't know when and if I was ever going to find the right partner, and I did find the right partner eventually. Best part about being a mum. My best part about being a mum has to be the cuddles and the love that you receive from these tiny little people that are very much like you. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay then, so I hope you enjoyed getting to know a little bit about my family life. So yeah, if it's something that you enjoy, stick around. There's going to be more videos. I actually have a couple in the pipeline ready to put up. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye!